Name's Haddock. Don't ask me my real name. No one here bothers with them. You walk into XCOM and you're just another fish in the tank, so they slap a call sign on you and that's it. Mine's Haddock. I didn't get a say in it, but apparently it's because I'm from the Royal Marines, spent half my life on water, and now I'm in a diving suit being told to fight monsters from the deep. Fitting, I suppose. Better than being called Squid. I was pulled into this outfit 6 months after they said the seas weren't safe anymore. People going missing on cruise liners. Whole fishing trawlers gone without a trace. Governments first said pirates, then they said rogue subs, then someone leaked the photos, and the cover story fell apart. Things crawling out of the deep that weren't supposed to exist. That's when they dragged XCOM back out of retirement, dusted off the old name, and built new bases beneath the waves. Lucky me, they needed bodies. And I was in uniform, Royal Marine Commandos, when the call came through. I didn't volunteer, but let's just say they made it clear there wasn't much choice. So I arrive at this base. You'd think saving humanity from sea monsters would be glamorous. It isn't. It's damp corridors, recycled air, and walls that creak when the pressure outside gets too heavy. Smells of salt and oil, and you can never quite shake the feeling that you're living in a tin can glued to the seabed. The veterans walk around like they've already died twice. The rookies, well, we look like what we are. Lost. First day, a sergeant gives me a once-over, shakes his head and says, "You'll do. We'll call you Haddock." And that was that. No handshake, no welcome party, just a nickname and a bunk. I put my kit down, looked at the locker they'd assigned me, and wondered how long it'd take before someone else was using it. The walls are lined with names crossed out. People come and go quickly in this job. Mostly go. I was still unpacking when the alarm went off. A low, throbbing howl that vibrated through the metal plates under my feet. Red lights started flashing, and every veteran in the room moved at once. They didn't panic. They just grabbed their kit and headed for the briefing room. I followed, trying to look like I knew where I was going. Truth was, I didn't have a clue. We crammed into the room, rows of tired faces lit by the sickly green glow of a projector screen. Commander Reeves stood at the front, ex-Navy by the look of him. Scar down one side of his face, uniform pressed sharp enough to cut glass. He didn't waste words. Contact. Small submersible alien origin. Crashed near the continental shelf 200 nautical miles east. First strike team's job is recovery. We go in, secure the wreck, bring back whatever we can. You'll be riding the Triton. Gear up. That was it. No rousing speech, no good luck, just cold orders. The room broke into motion. Veterans muttered to each other. Rookies tried not to trip over their own boots. A bloke next to me, Irish accent, gave me a grin. "First one's always the worst, mate. Try not to get eaten." He clapped me on the shoulder and walked off. Didn't even tell me his name. We hit the armory. Racks of weapons lined the walls, gleaming under harsh strip lights. They handed me a Gauss rifle. Heavy thing, black and angular, with a coil assembly that hummed faintly when you held it. Fires metal slugs faster than sound, they told me. Cuts through alien armor like butter. I wasn't sure how well it'd work underwater, but I figured if the scientists weren't worried, I shouldn't be either. Then came the suit. Plastic aqua armor, they called it. Supposed to be top of the line. Looked like something you'd wear to scrub out a nuclear reactor. Bulky, stiff, and about as comfortable as sleeping in a coffin. I wriggled into it, helmet clamping shut with a hiss. The heads-up display flickered to life, green numbers and sonar blips scrolling across the visor. My reflection looked back at me, distorted by the curve of the glass. For a moment, I wondered if I'd just signed my own death warrant. Another rookie was struggling with his own suit, swearing under his breath. A veteran, big scar across his scalp, walked by and barked, "Move faster, lad, or you'll be shark bait before we leave the dock." The rookie turned pale and nearly dropped his helmet. I bit my tongue to keep from laughing. We filed down into the hangar. The Triton sat waiting, a hulking transport sub with its ramp open like a hungry mouth. Floodlights painted the walls in harsh white, shadows stretching long across the deck. I could feel the vibration of engines spooling up, the air tasting of oil and metal. The veterans took their places without a word. Rookies like me shuffled in behind, clutching weapons we barely understood. Inside, the Triton was all cramped benches and exposed pipes. Red emergency lights glowed dimly, casting everyone in shades of blood. I strapped in, rifle across my lap, armor creaking as I tried to settle. No one spoke for a while, just the hum of machinery, the thrum of engines, and the distant rush of water as the dock filled. Then, someone broke the silence. "So, Haddock, eh? What are you, Friday night's dinner special?" A ripple of laughter moved through the squad. I gave a grin I didn't feel. "Better than being called Chips," I said. That got a chuckle, and the tension eased for half a second. The ramp sealed shut with a clang, and the Triton shuddered as it detached from the cradle. I felt the shift in my stomach as we sank, deeper and deeper, the ocean pressing in from all sides. The red lights dimmed further, leaving us half in shadow. I tightened my grip on the rifle and tried not to think about what waited below. They say the sea's full of mysteries. Turns out some mysteries shoot back. First mission, first dive, first time staring into the abyss. I told myself it was just another op, just another battlefield. But the truth was simple. I was terrified, and the abyss was listening.
That is the end for this one. Make sure you come back for more, and like and subscribe. See you soon.